Welcome back to Briggs on Books. It's truly an international talk show. We've been talking to people all over the world this week, and it's so exciting to talk to authors. I know many of our viewers are aspiring authors. They're trying to get to the end of their writing process and get it published, and there's so many steps in there to get books out. But I love it when we get an author on the show who can tell us their steps. They've already been through these steps. And our next guest is all the way from, I believe, North Carolina, Oriental North Carolina. Welcome, Joan Aubele. Welcome, Joan.
Hi, thanks, Mike, for having me here today. I made a little difficult to get online. That was probably my own.
We did it. We worked through the technology.
Yeah,
By
sure.
the way, here's the cover of Joan's first book, The Dance. And these are true stories, both of your books, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And your
The
story,
memoirs.
tell our viewers, I was getting a little sad earlier just reading up on it, but tell our viewers just a little bit about how the first book came about.
Well, actually, I'll tell you the synopsis of the book. That would probably make more sense, I think. When I was 29, I was young. I had 3 young children. I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, which is the form we talk about the later. It's the worst of the worst type of chemos or leukemias you can have, and it's a childhood cancer. Basically, prayers led to miracles, and I'm for 34 years, and all my children are grown, married, and I have 6 grandchildren.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
By the way, you've done a couple things I have not been able to do in my life. One is you finished writing a book, and you've had grandchildren, so I've not been able to accomplish
No,
either. So.
yeah, that's a lot of fun. Both are a lot of fun.
Now, the dance kind of takes us through the story, your cancer story and your survival story.
It does. The ups and downs, but it's not just my story. It's how the family coped and the neighbors, how everybody comes together in a situation like this. I have people all over the world praying for this 29-year-old dying of leukemia. This was back before they had GoFundMe's and YouTube and all the support. So it was just a kind of a word of mouth type thing.
Wow.
So I've always wanted to write a book about this. Many people have told me I should. Even my oncologist said I should probably write a book. But things always got in the way, and I was busy raising my children, and I had a lot of medical issues over so many years, ups and downs, and finally got it done after 25 years.
Wow, 25 years. Now, this is, who should be reading this book?
Not just cancer survivors or people battling cancer, but it would be people that are just enduring any struggles in their life, that you need encouragement, that you're not the only one in the world, that you're at the time you're focused on your particular problem, but that there's always going to be help out there. God is always at your side. You're not alone, and you'll get through this. It's just another milestone you have to go through in your life, you know.
I've got, I don't know, maybe 5 people in my life that I'm thinking right away, I'm going to give this book to this person. And it's not just the person with cancer. There's husbands, wives, children, grandmas, cousins, prayer warriors.
It could be people that are going through monetary problems, divorces, and just anything that has a really stumped is you feel like that's the end of the world, you know.
Yeah. Now, by the way, so it took you 25 years to get the book out?
It did.
Now I'm going to put this other book on the screen. Is it Hearts Ablaze?
Yes,
And how long did it take this one to get out? Did it go way faster?
That one didn't take 25 years. It took, let's see, 7 years, I think.
7 years.
And my editor had a lot of physical difficulties, so it took a little longer, but we had fun doing it with a good friend of mine, too.
Yeah. Now, by the way, once you learn the process of writing, the process to finish writing, and the process of getting it published, was the second one a little easier?
It was actually harder. The first one was actually published. My editor, he was my friend. He offered to do everything for me. Put it on Amazon, besides editing, he did all that stuff. And then he suddenly passed away. So I was left having to start from scratch, and I actually learned a lot. But I knew it more as far as the actual writing of the book, but the publication took a little longer. It was more challenging.
And tell me a little about what's Hearts Ablaze about.
Um, well, actually, when I wrote the dance, I had no idea it was going to be so successful. It's been read all over the world. It's actually, I have several different countries that I can say for sure. South Africa, Bangladesh. I'm trying to think of, I wrote down all the ones I can. There's like 4 different countries besides America. And they've reached out to me, and the reason why I know this is because they did reach out to me, and we're on Facebook now. When we're Facebook on emails and things, they would communicate on. So this story is how all the people, everyone we encounter in our life, is put on a path for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That when everything that comes out of your mouth, you're intentionally you're impacting someone else's life. So that's what this book is: how everybody's connected, how we are all connected, how I've seen the patterns since since the book. Now I can see more on a vast wide screen that we all are connected, and then we have responsibility to say the things that we should properly, and what our words that really are going to mean so much to someone.
By the way, I'm just popping up. Joan can't see what pictures I'm putting up, but here's a picture of you. It looks like at a book signing.
Okay.
You look very happy and healthy, and
yeah, that was on a Christian book signing.
the Christian book signing. Yeah,
Those are the most fun.
Is one of the lessons out of this book is that miracles do happen and prayer does work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not just in storybooks from way back when that they happen. They happen now. They can be just small miracles.
Yeah.
And there's miracles everywhere around us if we just look.
Yeah. Now, Joan, do you have another book in you?
I think so, but I'm really focusing on, I really pride myself in communicating with the people. If they reach out to me, then I want to respond. So it takes a little longer, but all the thoughts are in here.
Yeah.
It's to do with all the relationships that I've found it would be a hard place too if maybe a subtitle something with Oriental style or North Carolina style. Because I was just so welcome to this community and how this one knows this one, this one knows this one, and again, I chose the connection we all have.
Now, by the way, I know we're out of time. My producers are giving me the signal, but you're so
Okay.
inspirational and fascinating, Joan. Let me ask you, we have your web address on the screen that our viewers can see. What would our viewers find on your web page?
That would be all the information. I'm also a inspirational speaker now.
Ah.
I've been doing that since like 2014, before the book actually came out, before I even thought a book would come out. So if they want to connect with me, my email address is in there, my LinkedIn and Facebook. They can reach out to me, and I would love to be able to get back to people.
And you love to hear from people.
Yeah, I do.
Now, just a last thought. We're out of time. Do you have any last thoughts about the book, about you, anything you want our viewers to know?
Probably about the writing process would be that possible authors never should give up.
Yeah.
There's always, everyone has a story to tell, if it's made up or if it's real, and you never know who you're going to impact in your life. So your words are really crucial. And that just goes with general life. You don't realize how much you impact others. So we need to make a good impact, create good ripples.
Yeah, I think you've inspired me. I think you're going to inspire a lot of people, Joan. Thank you so much for taking the time, and we hope to have you back on the show again someday.
Sounds great. Thanks, Mike.
All right. And for our viewers, don't go anywhere. We have more authors coming up right after this.